Hello and welcome to today's webinar. The topic of the today webinar is the choosing your helpdesk from self-hosted versus the cloud model. In the last year, we introduced the cloud model for our product, and thus we were getting a lot of questions from our prospective clients that which platform should they choose, whether they should go for self-hosted or they should prefer the cloud version. So this we have chosen as a topic for today's webinar, and let me move over to the screen and let me show you a couple of points. We will discuss that which one is better for whom and what are their individuals, each platform's benefits and shortcomings. So let's go to the computer screen. So to give you a brief introduction about Fabio, we have currently more than 10 years of experience in the software field. We have around 50 plus employees that are working to deliver the best products in the market. We have around 400 customers that are located in more than 100 countries around the world. So let's quickly jump into the today's topic. First, we would do architecture comparison between the cloud SaaS product and the self-hosted product. So we'll go through the points one by one. So first point is hosting. In a cloud-based helpdesk, the hosting is managed by us, i.e. the Fabio. And in the self-hosted or the on-premise version, the hosting is client managed, meaning the server has to be purchased and owned by the client themselves, and Fabio will not be responsible for managing the server. So the second point is data ownership. In the cloud, the data ownership lies with Fabio, and in the self-hosted, the data ownership is 100% with the client. Fabio has no role in owning any of the data. When the software is self-hosted, the only thing Fabio does is it checks valid license in the product through one feature, that is all. And other than that, there is no control, there is no access of data by the Fabio for the client hosted server. So the next is the security part. In the cloud base, the Fabio handles all the security aspects, and it takes into consideration all the security policies they are, and then we deliver the product to the customer. But in the self-hosted version, the security is lies with the client itself. So as per their choice and as per their decision, they can make the Fabio more secure or they can keep it less secure, totally depending upon their use case. The cost and the structure. So in the cloud-based model, the generally what we offer is per month basis of cost. So you'll have to keep on purchasing every month to for the Fabio to continue your services. But in the self-hosted one, you just have to pay one time for the license and infrastructure. Meaning, we also offer for our self-hosted clients the option to purchase the license perpetually. So meaning that they have to purchase the license only once, and then they can continue using that uh, license for as long as they want. So basically, the cost structure for self-hosted option lies in two parameters. That is the one-time fee for the Fabio license and one-time cost for setting up the server infrastructure. The last point is the compliance. It depends upon the vendor, basically meaning it depends upon how the Fabio chooses to be compliant with certain policies. So for example, the Fabio is currently GDPR compliant, and very soon in the future we would be HIPAA compliance as well. Whereas on the self-hosted version, the compliance is fully controllable by the client, and they can increase or decrease the number of compliance they want to meet security network area. So let's start with the cloud-based, that is the SaaS, meaning the software as a service module. and the key benefits of Fabio Cloud, that is quick setup and instant deployment. So no need to setting up an infrastructure or the server, no need to do any kind of setup. You just come to our website, enter your domain, and that's it. Within minutes, you would be able to start using the help desk. Next is the automatic updates. You don't have to wait or don't have to depend upon anyone to do the updates. Whenever there is a new release of Fabio, we automatically update our cloud to the latest version so that all our clients have access to the latest features at all times. Number three is this enterprise grade security, meaning the Fabio cloud is battle tested and it offers unmatched security to the clients so that they can keep using Fabio without worrying about their data. On demand scalability, if you are a small organization where you need only 2 3 agents, or you are a big company where you need hundreds of agents, cloud can manage and cloud can handle both. Next is access from anywhere, anytime. Since the cloud is online, it is 24/7 running, so you can be in any part of the world and you would still be able to use the Fabio helpdesk on the cloud model. The last point is the lower upfront cost. Since there is no setting up of the server required versus the self-hosted version, you can initially start with a very low cost in the Fabio cloud platform. Going to the next slide, we have when the cloud helpdesk makes sense. So if your considerations are low upfront cost, if you do not want to have in-house server or infrastructure, if you need fast deployment and you need automatic updates and maintenance, then we would recommend you to go ahead with the cloud-based model. It is best suited for startups, small teams, and non-technical organizations. Why these three? Because small teams and startups don't have the cost and many times don't have the manpower to handle or tech teams to handle the server infrastructure and troubleshoot any issues coming out of there. So what they want is a quick online solution that is also low priced so that it can be used by them. Now moving on next to the real world examples, since we cannot display our clients publicly, what we would give is example of the real clients that are with us. So for the cloud based, we have fast growing startup. So some company who started just few months back and have no tech team, they are using the cloud based Fabio model. Now second client is D2C e-commerce brand. So one of our client, they needed real time support with integrations to Facebook and WhatsApp. Since Fabio has the options to integrate with many multi-channel integrations, can be used by the direct to brand as well. The third example is a distributed tech team. So if your agents are working remotely and they do not share a common office space, then they can have a uniform experience wherever they are logging in from. They can use the Fabio from mobile, they can use it online, and there can be a centralized reporting for the person who are overseeing all the agents. So we will look into why the cloud wins in a fast-paced setup. We at Fabio give 99.9% uptime guarantee. Since we are hosted on tier 1 cloud providers like Azure, AWS, DigitalOcean, Contabo, so we give practically a worry-free cloud experience to all our clients, meaning your Fabio will never go down. The second thing is data encryption. All the customer interactions are encrypted. So we have always have a 128-bit SSL installed on our clouds and servers. We keep the data secure so that all the interactions are encrypted in our system. And the final one is the role-based access. So you can grant permissions and access visibility to different agents for different modules. This also helps you to delegate the proper task to a proper person. Now let's move ahead to the self-hosted versions. What are the key benefits of self-hosted Fabio? So the number one is 100% data ownership. You control all and each data of the Fabio software, all the data tables, all the database. You have the total control over it. The second number is custom access control. Since you have the server, you can limit which person you want to give the access to the server, or you can create a hierarchy of users where they can, uh, as per their permission level, they can access the servers of the Fabio. So the third point is one-time licensing. You pay for the software once, that's all. You keep on using it forever. That is Fabio guarantee. Number fourth is hosting for internet use. So some organizations, they may want to use the Fabio on their intranet, not on the public domain, as in the case of a cloud Fabio. So Fabio Cloud cannot be used for internet use, but if you purchase the self-hosted version of Fabio, you can use it for internet use as well. The number five is full code customizations. We as Fabio give out the plan, the Enterprise Pro plan, where you also get the access to the source code. So meaning if you want to customize any part of the software to your own needs, you can also do that. You have the full data ownership. You can do whatever choice you want in the code and keep it with you as well. The last thing is white labeling freedom. This option is not available on the cloud, but yes, on the self-hosted version, you can remove the Fabio branding from your product and instead replace it with your branding as well. So when the self-hosted is a better option in compared to the cloud, if you want to have full control over the data, if you want deep customizations and integrations with the software, if you are looking for a long-term cost savings and you are looking for compliance with regional data laws, then you would be suggested to go ahead with a self-hosted version of Fabio. It is best suited for enterprises, government defense organizations, and regulated industries like healthcare and finance. So coming on to the real world examples. So one of our client is an enterprise bank, and since they are a bank, they want to keep all their data on a central server, which is not accessible to anybody else other than the bank employees. So they have chosen a self-hosted version. The second example is a manufacturing giant. They needed hosting due to factories no internet policy. So meaning they wanted to install the Fabio on an intranet. So they are using that. The client three is a government agency that have to adhere to their internal audit and security protocols. So they have chosen a self-hosted version of Fabio. So why self-hosted wins in sensitive environments? The first point is hosting. You can host your data in the own data center or private cloud. So we have some customers of ours who are using purchased physical servers and then using those to run their Fabio applications. And we also have other clients which have their data center in Azure or AWS, and they are using that to run their Fabio applications. The second point is the security, no third party access to data. So if you are sensitive to the data security part, we at Fabio always recommend you to go ahead with the self-hosted plan of Fabio, because when you have the self-hosted plan, you have the server access to you only, and there is no need to worry about any third-party access to any kind of Fabio data. So the last part is compliance. So if you are looking to get compliant with ISO 27001, GDPR or HIPAA, it is always recommended that you install the Fabio on a self-hosted server, then tweak the server settings so that you get compliant to any number of compliance regulations there are. So let us talk about the common misconceptions about self-hosted Fabio help software. So first of all is it is a little bit complex, but we at Fabio offer you the servers as well. So many of our clients, they want to go ahead with a self-hosted version of Favio, but they do not want to purchase their own server, or they do not have the tech teams to manage them. So we at Favio, we provide the servers and we provide the maintenance of the servers and ongoing support on the servers as well. So basically, you can buy self-hosted Favio and not buy the servers or hire a tech team to manage them. You just buy this Favio self-hosted plan from us, plus buy this Favio, buy the server provided by Favio, get it installed on that. Yeah, you are just good to go. You don't need to worry about maintaining your server, since Favio team would be doing it. So the second option is it needs a big IT team. No, it doesn't. Why? Because we are talking from our experience, and with even basic or a small tech team, you can able to run the Favio on the server. So since Fabio is not resource hungry, or you can say it has less friction, so that it can be used by organizations that do not have a big team as well. So the last misconception about self-hosted is that there are no updates. So just to clear this point out, the updates are available on all Fabio products and all Fabio plans. Only the difference is that on the Fabio cloud, whenever there is a new update, we at Fabio auto update the Fabio cloud. In the self-hosted, you have to go into a certain module and click on the update button to update your Fabio. So the updates are available. They are released at the same time for the cloud as well as self-hosted. So there is never an issue where you would run into a situation where your Fabio software is no longer updating. So I think we had cleared out the major misconceptions about the self-hosted plans. Now, let me give you what Fabio offers. So Fabio have a unique offering the software in a both cloud and self-hosted versions. And we have transparent pricing with no lock-in. So there is no prior commitment. You can start and you can stop using the cloud at any point of time. So the third option is migration between models is possible. So it means, let us suppose you start with a cloud version where your team is small, or if you don't have a tech team, and in the future you grow to a certain point where you want to have more control over your data, you want to have more features, custom integrations, so you decide to move to a self-hosted. At that time, we at Fabio do free migrations free of cost between the cloud to your new self-hosted plan, and this is all covered by Fabio. So number fourth point is ISO certified and data security focused. We are ISO 27000 to 1 certified company, and we are always security focused. So we have recently been GDPR compliant, and our team is already working on HIPAA compliance, where your data would be encrypted at a server level. So in the next release, we are launching the HIPAA compliance. So be rest assured, Fabio is used by 500 plus global clients, including big enterprises and governments of different countries. So there is nothing you have to worry about. Coming on to the final end of the presentation, there is no one size fits all. So basically, the cloud is fast and easy. The self-hosted is powerful, secure, and scalable. So with Fabio, you get the freedom to choose and switch anytime. So even if you are on self-hosted and you think that it's difficult to manage, we will help you in migrating from self-hosted to cloud. Or if you are in cloud and you start small, but along the way you grow and you want to have your own self-hosted plan, we can do the same. Just to let you know, Fabio does the migrations from cloud to self-hosted or self-hosted to cloud, all free of cost for all our clients. Fabio covers it all. You don't have to worry about anything. So this brings me to the end of the presentation. Thank you everyone for joining the webinar, and let's meet in the next one. Have a great day.